Today on this episode of Reality Gays,
Josh has never licked Catie's pussy. Shocker.
Marissa is not 100% on Edward, but is she 55%?
And sure, Maxwell is a used car salesman, but your name is fucking Rod. Roll it, Christina. RG on YT, y'all.
Get down tonight, Daddy.
It's time for Reality Gays. We're here to cover another reality show. And while the video plays, just sit back and let go.
Now, you may be thinking, where'd the theme song go? We made this little switch because copyright's a bitch. We got 90 Day, Mormon Wives, Lala, and more. And now you can watch us, you whore.
You like to watch, you dirty slut. Yeah, you know.
Like it, don't you? A little too much. Ooh, moist.
RG on YouTube, y'all. I want to show my creamy shoulders. And maybe my nipple. Poodle, no! Is it possible that Catie is the most interesting and fun friend of her friend group?
I think Catie brings the party.
Whoa. This makes, what's her name's friend group? The ones who are like old ladies club? Greta? This makes Greta's friend group look like woohoo Jersey Shore. Wow. Did they, after this bar, did they just all go to the convent?
I don't know. Or like some type of, that or like some type of, not even D&D, but something. There's
no.
There's like
something else is going on. One's never even given a blowjob.
Yeah, like there's, I don't know what is going on. Sarah's obviously the leader. Probably, but her and Catie sometimes. Catie's a fun
I don't
friend,
know any
but
of their
blonde,
names.
The blonde. There's Sarah, and then there's Bella, and then there's Trixie and Mattel. I don't remember the other two, but
there's Annika, who was her friend who was concerned, who they both drank when they had a one-night stand. The others have apparently never seen a naked man. Or just, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. What's going on, Portland? What's going on with these women?
That woman seemed, to never have given a blowjob. You have to
She's in her 20s.
You have to actively avoid blowjobbing.
If you're religious, I kind of understand. But yeah, I feel like that's something you have to actively avoid, because I feel like, especially, and this is sad, but women are pressured into giving blowjobs by men.
That's
which
true.
Sucks.
Yeah.
But she's never done it.
The amount of stories of girls said, oh, and we were making out in his car, and then he put his hand on the back of my head. Blech.
But more to the point, never had a one-night stand? What's going on with Portland? I cannot imagine these women are a kind of a
it's not
regular cross-section of Portland.
No, it's not. One thing I know about Portland, it's not a pious city.
Is it also this kind of younger, like Gen Z, that they're not sexual?
They're not. They're not.
I don't get it.
Yeah, that's not us.
I don't get it.
We don't get the non-sexual part. Because
I don't get it.
We don't get it because, y'all, we're reality gays. I'm Mattie.
And I'm Poodle. We're two ridiculous homosexuals who like oral sex and other types of sex. Mm-hmm. Who love to make fun of reality television.
That too.
And tear it a new one.
Yeah, but
I'm sexual.
This is 90 Day Fiance Season 12, Episode 13. Do I stay or do I go? Now. You should have put now at the end of this title.
I don't know who. I think everyone coming up with titles are out to lunch these days. Do I stay or do I go?
Like, that's literally like you said, I will always love. Like,
I don't know.
It makes no sense.
Do I stay or do I go?
Y'all, quickly, we will. Y'all have been asking, and we have answers sometimes. But we wanted to let you know that, yes, we have not. The Sext and the Scary Movie are not going the way of Poodle's newsletter or the musical episode.
People are accusing me of sitting on this, by the way.
It usually is you, historically.
So, who is it this time?
Because you overpromise.
I gave it to you 2 months ago.
You did. And we had a process of how we decided to, a brain trust, if you will, to come together to, first of all.
It's taken longer than the Continental Congress.
Took us about a month, honestly, just to sit with them and read them. Well, because I'm just saying,
sissies are accusing me of being the ones who don't want to do this. But just to hear it out of your mouth, you absolve me from it's not my fault this time.
I didn't. My mic's not working. My mic's not working.
Exactly. It's not me.
No, you sent them on a date. You requested that you were supposed to do.
Yes.
So, yes, and so but I mean, Christina had to stop throwing up when she read them. Kristen, I think she read one of them and got COVID from it. So we really had to take some time, and so anyway, I don't give a shit about blah 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 how long it's taken. I'm just wanting everybody to say it's not me. That's all I'm going to say. It is not. We were planning on it. I talked to Christina yesterday, and she had the great idea. Y'all, on around August 22nd, that is our podcast anniversary of the show. I think what is it?
6 years.
6 years, I think.
I think we started in 2019. So that means what? 7 years. Oh, the 7-year itch.
Hey, that's a real thing too. So, and that's perfect too, because that'll be on a Saturday. So we're going to have that. Those will, the items that you are asking about will be dropping on August 22nd on our 7-year anniversary.
All right. I'll just ignore the pod for that day. In shame.
I won't be in town. I'll be in Chicago, so
Wait, haven't she been canceling concerts? I've heard.
Oh, Casey Musgraves. I haven't heard that.
Look at the news.
I haven't looked at the news.
Just Google. No, she's been canceling shows all over the place, honey. I think she canceled her first Chicago night.
Oh no! Yeah. Well, I hope that she's okay.
Fans are pissed.
Well,
no, she canceled. I believe it was a New York show too that I think was canceled.
Oh, she canceled. Oh yeah, they say that she canceled with no, and so people are wondering why she. I guess she didn't have an explanation. To me, if you don't have an explanation, usually it's because you didn't sell.
It really looks to me like she's doing a lot of nights.
She is. I'm actually seeing her. So they canceled the 20th. I'm seeing her on the 21st, which was supposed to be the first night of the tour. And then they sold, and then they added the 20th. So this is what happened, y'all. They just didn't sell enough for them to do a second show.
Well, that sucks.
That does suck. Thank God it didn't cancel mine. I've already paid for the Airbnb. You can't get a refund on that.
I like it how your sympathy just done for the people who had the night before. Fuck them.
Not this week. I don't have time to care about other people's concert tickets.
Wow.
Well,
fuck other people, I guess. That's your motto.
It's not fuck other people. It's just.
Anyway, so that's going to be, so you're saying, so the date again is August
22nd. That is our 7-year anniversary, and kind of like 7-year itch. I think you probably had an itch after reading some of these texts.
I think you can probably go through some back and see who I may have picked up something from. Yeah, probably. It's usually pretty evident. Those have very short entries.
Mm-hmm.
The less I know about you, the more probability I'm going to get something from you.
Yeah. It just
now that's what the thing. Now I push a little more, and I find out I don't get things if I push a little more. And Doxy.
that.
A boy's best friend.
Truly.
Not your microbiome, though.
Join our Patreon for free as a free member, y'all. You can do that. You can go to RealityGays or patreon.com/RealityGays. Join as a free member. You get our quips and newsletter. And
hey,
what? I feel bad saying it now. I wish we wouldn't have said it.
I'm doing it. If you're going to shame me about something, I'm going to continuously shame you, which I don't do. I'm saying about getting things done. I don't do that. I'm rarely someone who does that. I'll shame you about a lot of other stuff. Your sex life, your face.
You are so delusional.
But I won't shame you about getting things done.
Oh, so delusional.
What else have I done? What else have I shamed you about, especially as far as productivity wise? What? No, please. I need to know. You can laugh, but you can't tell me. Y'all, when someone is silent, there's nothing to say.
Please, I'm begging you. Let me get through this. Okay. Our Patreon, you can join for free. And you might want to, because Double Lives of Suburban Wives is coming up, y'all. So that first episode, you're going to be able to listen to on Patreon free, as well as Love is Blind UK that's coming out on August 19th. So the first episodes will be up there. That's what we're doing now. And if you like it and you want to jump on, great. If you don't, then that's your life.
Get the free stuff and move on.
Yeah. So come at me on Cameo if you want to do that. If you pep talk or whatever you want, follow us on YouTube. And if you're watching us right now, then it must be YouTube Steak. Hello, everyone. It's Tuesday. You're watching us. Good to see you. Thanks for subscribing. And remember, if you are watching this video, thumbs up the butt. Thumbs up. Give us up the butt. We appreciate that very much. I think... Anything else, Poodle?
I think there was something else. And I meant to write it down.
Oh, boy.
I don't know. It's gone.
Okay, well.
Let's just jump in.
Let us do it.
Josh has never licked my pussy.
Shocker. Boy.
But other people have. Like Mark,
if
the fact that we keep mentioning this guy's name should tell you something.
It should tell you something. But if you put a picture of a man who doesn't lick pussy, it probably would look like Josh. I could have told you this.
Because I don't think you can pin this down to being British. I know British men who go down.
No. I wasn't saying that because he's British. Yeah.
I agree with
Josh.
you. I'm just saying I think this is more of a Josh issue.
Yeah. I mean, if I was a woman and a man didn't want to go down on me, that'd be a deal breaker.
I feel like if I was a woman, I would be batshit crazy for cunnilingus. Like I would be all I would talk about.
There wouldn't be a hot tub you could get out of quickly. No way.
I think I would just talk about eat my pussy. I cannot even tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's actually comparable to rimming or analingus. I'm not really saying that. No. I think it's very specific, but I think if I was a woman, I would demand men go down on me.
Yes,
and it would be in my rider.
I don't know. Maybe some women don't like it, but everybody I've known, they sure seem to.
Most women I talk to tend to like it. Well, they are guys who don't know how to do it, though.
Now, there's that. And I don't know a lot of my straight male friends. They absolutely love it. It's like their favorite thing to do.
You have a lot of those?
Shockingly. Shocking. They talk to me about their relationships because I'm not trying to sleep with them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So
I could just see someone talking about their sex with their wife and you just saying, yeah, that sounds great.
Have you tried men?
I think you need to leave her.
Have you tried men? Wait, I think I can help you with that.
That's how it would start. That's how it would start.
Literally, they're like, oh, my wife, we really connected, blah, 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 but I'm not sure. You want to fuck me?
Yeah.
I'm here.
You're here.
Yeah. Let's not talk about, what's her name?
Yeah. What's
Marie?
her name? Who? Mm-hmm.
I've already forgotten her.
Yeah.
So she says, my lipstick's crazy. We know.
Yeah.
We're aware.
We're aware. Glad you
Josh
realized.
is fixing his bike. Boy, what a boring night. I can't even imagine
I think
the night with this guy.
I think that's a lot of it. It explains, kind of what you've talked about, like that Katie's like a kink for him, but also I think Josh is really boring and Katie is the fun party time for him.
Yeah, yeah. No, I feel like she brought color to his life.
Yeah.
Whatever, how sad that is. I'm going to say, I kind of love this idea of a funeral-themed bachelor party. I think it's funny. I can't believe there's funeral-themed bars. I guess Portland.
Portland.
So it's a drinking city. You'd think with a lot of drinking going on, all the women would have given BJs or maybe these girls aren't the kind. The thing is, there are not a lot of running club girls. I feel like these might be friends from college or the all girls school she went to, or I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
We have Death and Co, but we don't have
a funeral themed bar.
Funeral themed bar. They're a little macabre, but that's it.
And she said, I want to show off my good behavior tonight. And she's like, what would the criteria be? And he's like, well, maybe kissing someone, blacking out, throwing up in the road.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Good list.
Yes. And, so, hopefully since she's being a good girl and this is just her night out, free, she'll just be able to get it all out tonight and I'm sure she'll be fine. Sure, this won't end badly at all.
We see the friends. This is a big ass limo. This is not one of those small. This is like a limo you put like 20 people in, right?
It looked big, yeah.
Anyway, so they are.
Can you ride in limos or do you get car sick?
I don't like it. I think I've ridden in like twice, and I didn't like it.
Do you also
it's ostentatious?
I think when it's like an event, it's
ostentatious. It's not me.
Well,
I'm more regular Joe.
That's great. If you ever get married and I take you on another bachelorette party, I'll just get a Honda Accord.
I want
and that's it.
I want an Escalade limo. Talk about ostentatious.
Yeah, they're pretty.
They're so ugly.
They're not pretty.
No.
I don't even know if they make small limos anymore you can buy. Like the very 80s one. I think they're all now SUVs.
I prefer those little limos.
Mm-hmm.
Little limos.
Yeah.
So these girls, I wrote down, these girls are nerds.
Yeah, because they're also playing games like, who plays fucking Never Have I Ever?
Yes. At a bachelorette party.
At their age. It honestly felt like
they're going to light as a feather, stiff as a board anymore.
It felt like these were the nerdy girls at a church camp that all met from across the state, and they were.
The only one we've met before is Danica, the girl who's in her running club, and they're like, "Yeah, we're upset that we love her kiss stories. She's not gonna be as fun when she's locked down." So, y'all, this is the girl that they all get on a group text and talk about as soon as she's told them something.
Yes.
So they're going to miss her. And none of the girls have ever had. They tell this one thing about the making out. They tell your favorite. It's also weird to hear her go, tell your favorite making out story about me.
Yeah.
And it was just like, That's a weird thing to say. Regale me with your favorite story of me.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Tell me your favorite thing about me.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it's very child despot.
It
very
is.
child king sitting there in a throne going,
Yes.
Jester, tell me wonderful things about me.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll cut off your foot.
While petting my hand.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's weird.
It's a weird thing to say. This guy in Belgium, and like Catie kissed him, and like then she kissed somebody else. Shocker. And he was worried about her. I can just imagine this Belgian guy going, I was quite concerned for her, so I followed her around the city, and she's like, oh my God, there's a creepy guy following me. I gotta run from him. And I just thought,
Sounded like Inky.
well, it's my mildly, it's not Dutch, it's my mildly, it's like a weird European accent. It's like how Dutch people talk, and it's hard to actually explain it.
I actually thought of you because we were riding the trolley in San Francisco, and this woman standing in front of me was talking to this other woman, and she sounded just like that. And the woman said, "Where are you from?" And she said, "We're from Denmark."
Yes, it's hard to tell because they all speak English very well, and it's a slightly it sounds slightly Nordic, but also not. And it's also not German. But no, it's like Jesse from Darcy and Jesse. Everything is a little bit, it's kind of German, but the vowels are longer. It's vaguely European.
Yeah.
It's Dutch, Danish. Yeah, you can usually, the whole area there. It's usually something like that. Yeah.
All right.
But Americans can never guess because we're not good at it. You can usually tell a French person, and I can usually pick out a German person, but Europe is tough in that way. That the whole area of Netherlands and Denmark, because that's a little harder. So
and that's been your accent corner.
You asked.
I didn't mean it in defense. I meant it like, and that's been your accent corner. And I was literally about to say it. I enjoyed it.
Oh, good. I think I'm a little gun shy because you usually humiliate me.
It's not what I do. It's true. Keep going. Let's talk about these weird people.
I just kept thinking, God, is she the most interesting person?
Yeah, she really is.
And I have this thing now where I watch Catie's drink, the level of Catie's drink in every scene she's in. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if she'd had any before this, but she already seemed a little drunk when she screamed, I love sucking cock. Sucking cock is so fun. And she was kind of shouting.
Yeah.
She was kind of doing that. One girl's never given a blowjob, and then she screamed, Josh has never licked my pussy. Yeah. And then she says, my sex life is okay with Josh. It's better than it was before, but not as fun as I'd like it to be. Now, this is interesting because what do you think she's talking about is it's not as fun as I'd like it to be? Is it that he won't do other things?
Well, first of all, he won't eat her pussy. So there's that. And is
that the only qualification, though?
No, again, if you just look at him, I don't think there's no reverse cowgirl. This guy is boring, missionary.
I think it's more than that. I think it's not that my sex life is not as fun as it used to be. It's that it's one person.
Well, but I think it's both. I think she is someone who's not meant to be monogamous. And actually, I think there's anything wrong with that.
I also don't think,
unless you're getting married to someone who wants that.
Here's the issue. I don't think there's wrong with deciding monogamy isn't for you if it's not based on sexual compulsions.
Well, yeah.
Which this is definitely based on. Her whatever. I'm not saying there's been a big uproar of there's like an OCD institute coming for Catie. I don't think this is the best way to do this, by the way, is for this institute saying we're not sure Catie has OCD. I don't know if you should do that. Remember, this is a reality show and you're not getting the full picture.
You're not getting the full picture.
You're not. Don't say your diagnosis is incorrect unless you've seen her diagnosis. That's all I've got to say. I think that's a stupid idea for this institute to wade into.
I don't think it's. I do.
Then she has to come back.
I understand where people are coming from, and that a lot of I've seen several like OCD experts talk about, weigh in on this, but basically, intrusive thoughts are usually something you don't want to do. That's what they're saying.
Totally agree.
That's kind of their big, that Catie clearly wants to make out with other people.
Totally agree.
But I agree. But we don't know, like you said, we don't know the full story. To me, it's less about Catie and it'd be more about is there things the show's not presenting that give the full picture?
That's my issue. I also think that, but to question her diagnosis at all is a real problem. You can say this is not presenting as OCD, but to say that she's not diagnosed, which is what this institute did, they didn't believe it.
Yeah.
I think that's a bridge too far. I think you can say it makes us question what's going on, but I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing, a good precedent to set. Because, what if someone will say, yeah, I have bipolar disorder. Is there going to be a bipolar disorder institute saying, please don't look like the things of bipolar disorder to us?
I get it. I think I understand that. I think the OCD, we've talked about this, but the OCD community is in a lot of ways, they're exhausted by misrepresentation and people overusing OCD when they don't have it. And therefore it then kind of lessens when people that actually have it don't get taken as seriously and it doesn't get treated as seriously, which maybe Catie is a byproduct of that. Why she's never had therapy.
I totally agree.
Meds or something.
I just think that's for an actual organization to take a stand like that.
I'm like, it's 90 Day Fiance.
And then she has to come back and start fighting with them on it.
Which I'm sure she does.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
And then she can claim victimhood. That's the other thing about this. It's nothing's going to go well for any of this. And you can comment saying, like you're talking about intrusive thoughts. You can definitely provide, I think you can provide clarification on what this is and why this may not be solely coming from, because her thing is, Catie says, because OCD, I do all these things because of my OCD. We're saying the whole season, it's a whole fruit cocktail. You may have OCD, but there's a lot of things happening.
And we've also said, and I still stand by, she uses her OCD as a flag to get away with things.
Exactly. Because OCD. Yeah.
So when it has nothing to do with that at all.
But I'm just saying, be careful about questioning a diagnosis. Yeah. That's a whole other thing.
All right. Yeah. I agree. So I'll be glad when she's just, honestly, if they ever put her on Happily Ever After.
I feel like they would.
I feel like they would, because she's a lightning rod.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, kind of what you were saying, great that you want to be in an open relationship, but you probably need to discuss that with somebody who's moving across the fucking an ocean to live with you.
But she's the worst person to be in an open relationship. To be in an open relationship, there are so many boundaries you have to establish.
You have to have boundaries. You have to have communication.
She can't have any communication. She can't have any boundaries. She wants to cheat. That's what she wants.
Yeah.
She wants no boundaries in a relationship. And really, an open relationship is all about safe boundaries. So both people can feel secure.
She wouldn't be marrying this guy if he was from the U.S. She
You don't
doesn't
think
want to
so?
get married. No. She's only marrying him so he can stay here. She said that. She even said that in an earlier episode. She said, I don't know if I would do that. She wouldn't do this.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I can see that. So, but she says, imagine only kissing the same person forever and ever. And I'm going to say this now. I don't know. I think that these are cold feet thoughts that go into everybody's brain. But I don't know if that should be top of mind because you love this person, right?
You love this person, I don't think that's normal at all. I think if you're getting married, if you're having these thoughts of you're getting married and I'm never going to have sex with anyone else again or kiss anyone else again.
Well, that's cold feet thoughts, but
I don't think you should have those. If you're going to get married, you should be like, I'm good with that. And if you're, I think there's I think, I don't know. I think,
the night before someone gets married, there's a freak out that happens. That's the cold feet that happens. But I think about commitment. I think people that get cold feet about, and that's very different. They're like, "Whoa, this is serious." Yeah.
That's what I mean. But if the main reason is
the scarcity side of it,
that's the part I don't.
I agree with you there. Yeah, but it does feel like it's more important to her. And I gotta say, if she didn't have problems with alcohol, if she didn't have problems with impulse control and all these things, I would say this is a person who monogamy is probably not for her. But all these other things, I don't know if you have to dig through all the garbage to find her actual feelings.
And her parents just want her to get married, so they're done with her.
What a mess. Anyway,
what's left with him? I don't remember.
She doesn't even know what she wants. So she says, I want some kind of open thing. Which again, she doesn't really want to decide what it is. She just said she doesn't want to change. She wants to be able to kiss anyone she wants. No accountability. And Josh just goes, well, I guess that's your OCD, honey.
Yeah.
All right, let's go home. So y'all, she doesn't want an open marriage. She wants zero accountability. Because now she's actually being called for her accountability. And she's afraid that that's too hard. That she will fail and she'll lose Josh, the only person who has stayed with her. It's that simple. It is not about having an open relationship.
No.
And so she's like, I like the chase, but I also want Josh. And she said, would you be okay with him being open? She's like, well, I get jealous, but I like the idea of not having a super closed relationship. And I think she might have a problem with him having sex with another woman.
She kind of made it fair. They're like, what if he was she kind of went, I don't think she would want him to do that. I think she would want her cake and eat it too.
Yeah. Also, y'all, when she tells him about this, he is going to fucking spiral.
Yeah.
He will lose it. It's going to be rough next week.
I hate that they're still together.
Yep.
Cool.
Marissa and Edward. Let's have some more fun.
Oh boy.
Okay. Speaking about now, what happened? I want to know your opinion about this because I could go either way. When she said she had a friend with benefits and they were talking on the phone. Now, what he said, I have a problem with him going into her phone. I totally do that. I totally do. And I also have a problem with him tricking her, that sneaky trickery. That would make me break up with someone, honestly. Of saying, I saw you had a call, but she admitted it. So she's been calling this guy who is a friend. She calls him an ex while their relationship's been going on.
So I pose your
What's
question.
Your opinion?
I pose your question with another question. What would she do if he was doing that?
Oh,
she would lose her ever-loving goddamn mind.
Yeah.
She would freak out. And to me, this means, okay, you're not ready to be in a relationship with this guy. This isn't about you choosing Edward. This is about you wanting to be chosen by someone. And I think she has no business talking to this guy.
Me too. And usually I hate being in relationships. I really hate being told who I can talk to. and things like this. But especially this. Here's the way she said it, y'all. She said, I was casually dating this guy, this before I met Edward. Very, very coded language.
Mm-hmm.
I was casually dating this guy, and this relationship had benefits. Basically, she's saying she was fuck buddies with this guy, but we didn't break up on bad terms, and we remained friends. And then she's super defensive about it, says, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And then, so my thought is, I don't know how you can good faith be talking to someone you were friends with benefits, presumably about your current situation. I don't know why. And if I was your partner, I'd be really upset about that.
Mm-hmm.
Am I being like unreasonable here? Like
yes. No, I'm kidding.
No. Yeah, I get you. But it's like
no. I think it really conveys what a lot of this has been all along. There's this double standard that she has for herself, and it goes back to what feels gross about it. It's what we've talked about. I remember when Kim from Cray Cray, what all of us podcasters have been talking about. There feels like there's this gross elitism with Marissa, and we get it where she gets it from her family, but it feels like not feels like she thinks she's better than him.
Yep.
Full stop. Period.
She's going to change him into kind of paint him up into her circles.
She's Richard Gere and he is Pretty Woman, and but in that movie, Richard Gere really did, at the end of it, didn't fucking care what anybody thought.
Right.
And Marissa always cares what everybody thinks.
It's not going to be the Hollywood ending here.
She's not going to walk in and Edward's going to have a tie around his dick.
Nope. So she's the very first part of the scene, and she says, people keep telling me don't get married if I'm not 100% sure. And I don't, even these words, I don't want to sign a paper and throw a party for everyone just because so you don't have to go back to your country. Because I feel bad, but I don't want to get married because I feel bad. And I think these are all good thoughts to have, but it's not something you tell him. Yeah. There's something about I think there are things that you have that you can feel that you don't tell your partner.
Yeah.
Because
especially if you know, because if you want to tell them if you have to, because you don't want to hurt. Now, look, you don't want to keep them, but you know this is going to hurt them deeply. Yeah. And I agree with Edward in that now's the time.
Yeah.
It's halfway through
45 days.
It's 45 days. This isn't waiting 2 more weeks to decide if we're going to do this or not. Because what we see
she says
next
she's not
week,
100%.
We see on next week that they have had 2 weeks where they just kind of didn't talk about it and they're back to themselves. And then we see when they start to talk about it, they're fighting again because they just kicked the can.
The other thing is swap countries here. It doesn't really work because New York is the land of promise and he can do a lot better here. So it doesn't really work that way. But imagine Marissa was coming from the DR and he was deciding if she stayed or she left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How she would be on the ropes.
Yeah.
All the time. And she doesn't seem to understand, but she's like, but I can't feel bad about that. I have to think about myself. I agree.
Honey, all you've been doing is thinking about yourself.
I think if you were in his position, you would want to know if he was 100.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't get that at all. And it's inconceivable that you don't.
I don't agree with what he did, obviously.
Looking in the phone?
Yeah.
Me either. Yeah.
But I understand that. I can understand his point of view of this isn't all making sense.
Yeah.
because she's. And why would someone tell you this? It would make me wonder. And it's such a switch from who she was.
Yeah.
It would make me wonder.
She got really nasty. She gets really nasty next week too. Now, I also thought when she was talking about, she said they're talking about after cameras. Y'all, if you didn't watch, after cameras, they go back. They sleep separately. After cameras, he brought up her ex, and that's where she talks about casually dating him. She does call him an ex, by the way. So we're not just calling him. I don't think this is like Brandy. No. She calls him an ex. Mm-hmm. So there's some kind of emotional thing going on there. They're friends. Yeah. And he says, and she's like, well, then she just knows. She also reduces all of his thinking into just jealousy, which is so gross. It's more than that because he thinks I'm going to go back to my ex if things don't work out. And we got a huge fight. And so he tells her, he looked in her phone, but then he says, no, I didn't actually look in your phone, which I think we both said, that's not cool. No. You don't lie like that. And so, but
you look through their phone and you never tell them.
Again,
and you hold it.
I think if you look through their phone, you're done. I really do believe that. Yeah. And y'all can come back at me about that. I think if you're having to look through their phone, you are done. And it's a trust thing. I can't even imagine. And then she said, do you think I'm not moving forward because I have a friend who happens to be an ex? And he goes, yes. What else is he supposed to think?
Yeah.
And so my thing was, as soon as she heard this, she went, aha, I found it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
this is what I can use.
Yeah.
And then she says, well, put a whole damper on things because now I don't even care if he leaves me or not. So you've been trying to blow this up.
That is true. And we see this next. I've said this many times before. This is all about she always blows things up because she doesn't. Yeah. She doesn't feel lovable. So it's not complicated. Woo.
So then they make a list of what they need. I got to say this. I understand the intention and the thought process behind making a list. But girl, y'all, it is way too late for that.
Hey, it's way too late. And also not at Cafe Mod. Come on.
The poor server has to get you a piece of paper.
Let's do this in the room. Let's do this not in public.
And a pen. Mm-hmm. So I guess they could have put it in the notes.
Because also too, you got to think about the reason why I think she's cheating on him. Because remember, she's not giving him any affection. That's the first thing he asks for.
That's a really good point.
I will say this in a relationship: if the affection stops in a relationship, 9 out of 10 times that person is cheating on you.
I don't know in this case if that is true. I think that might be in her head, but I think he is definitely right in suspicions. Agreed. Even it's talking to this ex-fuck buddy, emotionally cheating. Mm-hmm. But the fact that she admitted to it, that's fucked up.
So he wants that. He wants her not to walk away when she gets aggravated.
Which is an easy ask, I feel like.
Yes. Yeah. She wants him to work on the jealousy. And she wants him to develop his own separate life so he can be more independent.
Which she has not fostered at all.
Which she is not. Yeah, she hasn't fostered. The thing is, he can't do that by himself.
That's the crazy part. She wants him way out in Pennsylvania to just, I don't know, open up a Dominican food stand.
Yeah.
With what money?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a projection. She wants him to do something, to be independent, because that's what she would do. Mm-hmm. That's not who he is. Also, he has done what she asked. He said, I won't call you. And we talked about this last week, and a lot of sissies reached out and said, because I asked, I don't think it's a big lift at all to text your fiance in the morning and say, I hope you have a great day. And even if you heart it back, thanks, babe.
Mm-hmm.
That's not hard.
No.
And I have to say, something else is going on.
Yeah.
Something else is going on. And
if they end up getting married, they'll get divorced in 3 years.
Marissa, you're a miserable shrew.
So they're not going to make it.
The crazy thing is, y'all, she's got that guy. I don't know if they're together. She's got this guy making videos saying, leave Marissa alone. She's got him because she knows she's getting hate. Oh,
don't read it. Okay, let's move on.
Ashia and Maxwell.
Ashia and Maxwell, yes. 3 days to wed. 3 days.
I don't give a shit.
She tells them they're going to be a lot of purse holding. They're going to the beach, all as a family. I gotta say, I don't love her. Obviously, she seems like a pretty gross person. But this Rod guy seems like a piece of shit too.
It's like he exemplifies the worst of Americans when they travel and go overseas.
It really, when he got defensive when he was like, "What do you mean white wedding? I'm black," and I'm like, maybe do you not know the history? Like, why don't you fucking come on?
Well,
bro.
what he was trying to say is what they were trying to say is more American.
Yes,
instead
and
of
we got that.
What
we
white
knew
people
that.
do. Yeah.
But he just was stirring.
No, he wanted to stir up things. Yeah.
Oh, Miss Rod.
Yeah. Fruity godbrother.
And he has it in his head because, young Maxwell sells cars. So he's decided
he's conning her.
He's a used cars salesman mentality. And he's conning her. And they're sitting and they're talking about the wedding. And Ashia, which I'm glad she said this. I wouldn't think she would. When she said, I would like to blend our cultures for the wedding. What are some
I don't know
things
how much is really going to happen, but they can't have an Igbo wedding because he's from the same kind of ethnic group as from one with Lisa, with Daniel. And because she's Daniel,
my vagina stretched perfectly to fit around your large penis.
It's stretched to fit you perfectly. I am, y'all. She's going to be on Happily Ever After. You know it.
Either Happily Ever After or they're going to put her on 90 Day again.
Or 90 Day again.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah. She's just... Enjoy her now, y'all. She's going to flame out, and then we're never going to see her again. But enjoy her now.
She was on eBay raffling off those wigs. Raffling off wigs and her festive garb.
Got it.
Can you imagine what those wigs smelled like?
That
actually needs to be in a museum. That should be that wig. It's like Indiana Jones. It belongs in a museum.
You know what they should have did? Yes,
no one needs to own that. It's a piece of history.
They should. There should be a display at 90 Day Con whenever they have it
in a glass case, so no one ever smells it.
Mm-hmm. And we just walk and see the wigs of 90 Day Fiance. I love this idea.
Old Emma's wig.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The wigs.
Lisa's wigs.
We could have Darcy and Stacy's just some hair extensions.
Oh,
Come on. It's a whole exhibit.
Aunt Spring's hair ornament.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So many great wigs.
Shekinah's wigs.
Yes. No one wants those, though.
No one wants those, but
I think she's done with this franchise.
I
can't imagine. So anyway, they're of course he goes off with Rod, and they're talking about family traditions, and the wedding can't have alcohol because they are Christian. And Rod's like, well, I'll have to bring my own, and blah. Then Rod's like, we were talking about before about Africans scamming Americans. And I'm thinking, are you doing this? Are you saying this to this man's face when you're in his country?
It's quite rude. It's just,
actually,
it's beyond rude. It's really offensive.
Yeah. And then he's like, look, Nigerians have a reputation of being scammers. He's like, 4 out of 10. Yeah, I know. I grew up around them. He's like, there's nothing. I never asked her for any money. And I do my own things. And she's everything I could want in a woman. And that's when Rod says, you're a salesman. You're pitching me, yourself to me. And I would think if I would have said, I want you to know me. And he basically said, if you don't trust me, trust Ashia. I got to say, Maxwell is doing a good argument, but the problem is Rod's just an asshole. Rod's a narrow-minded asshole.
Yeah.
Who's never been anywhere.
Yeah.
And says, well, you're not established. If you move to the U.S., you're just kind of like a newborn baby.
I feel like Rod, he gives me the energy of someone who talks down to waiters and waitresses at a restaurant.
Yep.
He's that type of guy.
Yep. And basically, he said, all I need is an opportunity. I'm going to do fine in the U.S. The other thing is, it's incredibly short-sighted to I know it's also the culture that Rod and Ashia were raised in. It feels like that the man should provide. That's not going to be possible.
Yeah.
That's not going to be possible. His economic system there doesn't work the same as the one we have. It just doesn't.
It doesn't. And Ashia seems to be a businesswoman and make her money.
She seems to be fine with it. So shut the fuck up.
I will say, I think she's if they get married and he comes to the U.S., she is going to be on his ass to make money. I don't think she's going to. No, it's
going to be constant. He's going to be miserable. I think he'll get rid of her pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Anyway, he says, you have my word. I will make a good life with your sister. And he's like, is that all you have? This is an old trope. There's a family member all the way back. You go back to Melanie's sister of Melanie and DeVar. Remember that sister?
Yeah, and they're still together.
Still together.
They're all into fitness and they sell supplements or some shit like that online.
Old trope. Anyway, that's the show.
That is the show. It's kind of this is a middle episode, y'all.
We are solidly in the doldrums because this is before the weddings. And we're not even in the wedding rush yet.
No. Yeah.
So I feel like we're going to get another episode of doldrums.
Debbie next episode and you're getting married the next day.
Okay. This is the darkest story.
I'm telling you.
We've had a lot of dark stories. But I really do feel like is this the darkest story 90 Day Fiance's ever had?
I feel like no. Literally, probably Jeffrey and Vara were the darkest.
But that's what stuff that's happened before.
You meant like for the current couple.
No. I'm talking about the Jeffrey and Varia stuff. I'm talking about what we've seen on camera.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like it happened. I'm sorry. I used the word current. Yes, but got it. Probably so.
It is the darkest just storyline. Every time I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, it's pretty.
What's going to happen next?
Well, we'll find out next week, but not until our part 2, which we're going to talk about.
Bilal and Shida got really dark.
Yeah, they got dark.
But because of him, he was just so awful. Yeah.
That was an awkward conversation in New York. Next week, we're going to, it was. Next episode, we're talking about Shay and Annabelle, Thomas and Paola, and Mallory and Raj. And but that's in our part 2, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you're on the YouTube, we appreciate it. Again, thumbs up the butt. Give us a subscribe. Give us a like. Comment there. We do check the comments there as well. Or you can talk about this episode on our Patreon comments, or you can find us at Reality Gays Podcast on Instagram or on TikTok and the Blue Sky at Reality Gays Pod. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Leave 5 stars. Please don't leave 1. Jesus. Just
scroll on by.
But if you want to leave 5 stars and you're like, what? I don't want to write anything. You can write, keep going, Queens.
Yep.
Please support our sponsors. They enable us to do what we love. So if you're listening to the ads in this show, please support them. We appreciate it. If you don't want the ads at all and you're like, fuck this. I want Double Lives of Suburban Wives. I want Love is Blind UK. I want it all. You can get it at the $8 tier of RG Plus, which is available on patreon.com/realitygays. Or Poodle, what's easier than you?
Apple subscriptions.
Just one little button on Apple subscriptions, y'all, and it is all there for you to just binge on. Just binge on.
Chew it. Put it in your mouth.
We call it the cringe tier. Binge on the cringe. All right, everybody. We call these people lonely hearts because aren't we all just lonely hearts looking for love in all the wrong places?
Yes, and if you're not getting intimate with someone, blacking out and throwing up in the road on your bachelorette party, what are you even doing?
Yeah, don't call us.
You're doing it wrong.